I told you we had a jam-packed show, and it's a fun show. And I have another surprise guest, and this guy, he must be very special because he's running around with Ron Gregory. So he must have a lot of patience and a good sense of humor as well. I'm sitting here with Dr. Khaliq, and he deals with all health concerns. I think this is a good segue from Dr. Des because he deals with all health concerns, mental, spiritual, physical. Did I sum it up, Mr. Khaliq?
Yes,
Dr. Khaliq?
That's what all health concerns is.
Okay, so break that down. How did you get to health concerns? Who are you?
Well, I'm a basic health practitioner in complementary and alternative medicine. I've been trained and educated in various modalities to address, various health challenges, whether it be heart disease, cancer, and to provide my clients with a complementary and alternative service, which includes modalities that work in harmony with the human physiology. And that's why the wellness practice is called All Health Concerns.
I have to ask, what led you in that direction?
Well, I was, motivated by 3 books when I was 11. I studied, one of the books happened to be Cooking with Mother Nature. By Dick Gregory, Jethro Kloss, Back to Eden, and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, How to Eat to Live. And I was studying with my grandmother because my grandmother was the gardener. So, as time went on, I, after corporate America, after working in radio, I attended school in the International College of Traditional Chinese Medicine in New Mexico.
I see.
Yeah, and from that point, just saw the value in Ayurveda medicine, traditional Chinese medicine, orthomolecular medicine, homeopathy.
You mentioned something earlier when we were talking prior to taping about an individual who had cancer, and they were given a very limited time. And tell our audience that story and how you or the medicine, do you call it medicines?
Well, pretty much what I call adjuvant nutritional therapy or complementary nutrition. The first case study was in 2000. A gentleman was referred to me. I had owned a health food store at the time. And this gentleman had stage 4 lung cancer, non-small cell lung cancer to be specific, with brain metastasis. And if you look at the meta-analysis, most people don't survive within or beyond a year with cancer that aggressive in that particular region of the body, along with metastasis. And metastasis is when the cancer starts to spread throughout the body. So I had provided the client with a adjuvant nutritional therapy 2 weeks prior to his chemo treatment.
Okay.
And he had a softball-sized tumor in September of 2000. And by February, the softball-sized tumor was gone.
Wow, this is a document.
Clearly documented. He continued my protocol, chemo and post-chemo. November 2001, there was no sign of cancer at that time. And the doctors considered him like they couldn't believe it, So he continued the protocol all the way up to 2006 and was declared cured.
Wow.
Okay, and now I'm not saying that this is a actual treatment. There's a combination of things involved when you're doing a lifestyle change, also the will of the patient. And I'm not going to discount chemo because I'm sure that played a key role as well. But what the nutritional therapy does, it builds the resistance from the adverse effects of the treatment as well as build the immune response. And so Mr. Micheau was dedicated enough to follow through with the protocol, and 6 years later was declared cured because, after 5 years, they considered the treatment successful. But he was only on chemo for about maybe a year. And he lived almost 17 years.
My goodness, we're going to, because you're actually in the St. Louis area, you're located. We really want to continue conversations with you, and even maybe come over to where you are and let our audience get a view of more of who you are, more of what you do. And if you can sum up some of your background in history, because just to kind of give them an idea, because we will come back to you again and ask you to be on Smile so we can elaborate, but we're going to have to wrap this up. I just wanted people to get a chance to see some of the variety of things available.
Well, what makes my practice unique is that I had the privilege to meet many pioneers, including Dick, because Dick Gregory was a health guru.
Yes.
Fasting specialist. So I learned a lot from Dick through his writing and his, mentorship, as well as, German physicians, other Asian doctors. I had a mentor who was a doctor of Oriental medicine. But I comprised and consumed all of that to perfect my wellness practice. Different persuasions, whether it be traditional Chinese medicine, Ayurveda, homeopathy.
Okay, and if individuals want to make contact with you, how can they do that?
They can go to the website, www.allhealthconcerns.com, or call 888-453-5526. That's a toll-free number to All Health Concerns.
Okay, do me a favor and just say that number one more time, because a lot of times people might want to go get a pencil and write that down. They weren't prepared. So if you will give your information one more time.
Yeah, All Health Concerns, which is the website, toll-free number, 888-453-5526.
Thank you so much.